Hi guys, Josh here, welcome to Frames Per Second. Today we're shooting some Fuji Reala, or I don't know if it's just called Reala, I don't know. But it's an old film that Fuji used to make, and obviously the real in the name stands for realistic colors. So it's meant to get you a more realistic color palette, rather than, you know, how portraits are more yellow, Fuji's got more of that green and redness to it. This is meant to be more true to life. And I got it for our friend Pete, who we're gonna catch up with. I'm gonna load it up, and we'll see how the day goes. It's that easy, kids. And here we are.
Oh my god, we're here. No, when is I tried to press the button and when it opened and then we started moving again.
Maybe you should go to a different door.
Yeah, good idea. The door wouldn't open for us, so now we have to walk all the way back to the previous station just to catch the bus. It's great. Look at the suburbs here. So pretty.
ASMR. Show us how you pose. Yeah, let's keep walking. So here's the first shot of the Reala, and like its namesake, it does look pretty true to life. Look guys, it's a trampoline.
Wow!
I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
I know.
Because they're apparently dangerous.
Nah.
It's got really nice pastel tones and really realistic colors as well. If anything, maybe it's a little less saturated than real life and not as contrasty, but I was overexposing this roll one stop, so I was shooting it at as if it was 50 ISO, just to be on the safe side.
You weren't kidding, it is in the middle of nowhere. It's like industry base.
We are at Ikigai Camera. Is Big Petey Davo, meme lord, and film developer. And so here we are, just at his place, just chatting and looking at things. And I picked up some negs as well. What's that?
People just came in like...
All the orders. You'll see him in future episodes. Yeah, that's why I got it.
Are these like a good point of view that's not like expensive now? They kind of
Yeah, they're not empty.
Yeah.
Here's also some shots of Lomo 400 on my point and shoot, just because there's some happy snaps I just want to chuck in an episode, and I didn't put them in the Lomo 400 episode. And I guess it is kind of like a nice comparison to see how different it is to the Reala.
I'm really hungry.
Oh yeah, just look at that. It's really nice. If anything, it's just a little less punchy than real life. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's a good starting point, and if you want to add in more contrast, you can add in more contrast, or you can push it if you want more contrast as well, plus an extra stop flight or so. And here we are having some really great ramen with our good friend Liv, who is the sister of Tish, who you might have seen in the first few episodes back last year. Unfortunately, Tish has been busy, so she hasn't been able to appear in any episodes. And so this is Reala, and this is Lomo 400. So you can see there's a little bit different for how it interacts with the fluoro light. And this is just good ramen, good food, good friends. This is some Lomo 400 as well, as are the next couple of shots. At point and shoot, because it's center focused, it missed us. But back to the Reala. It's nice. It's a really good film, and I am surprised that Fuji got rid of it. Obviously, they're focusing on their digital side, the digital cameras, and their Instax, but Reala is a fantastic film, and I feel like it would get used for portraiture a lot if it was available, because it is very fine-grained, and just the realistic skin tones, just realistic colors in general. It's really pleasant, and it's a film that I'd like to shoot more of. I do have 2 rolls in 120, so there will be future episodes with those. If I can get my hands on more, I will gladly do so, but unfortunately it's scarce and it just gets more and more expired. I guess the only thing that I'd criticize about it, which isn't much of a criticism, is that it is a bit green in the shadows, and a lot of people comment on Fuji stuff how it is good for greens anyway. So I was kind of expecting that, and it's not a bad thing at all, it's just personal taste. I don't like when the shadows have a bit more of a green tinge to them, but that's something you could always fix either in the scan or in Photoshop later if you really wanted to put in the effort. And this is the next day, and the sun actually came out. That was the thing. We were in Melbourne and it was mostly cloudy and quite rainy a lot of the time, and shooting low ISO film is not great for these conditions. I would recommend going to Melbourne with at least 400 speed or above film. But we made it work, and this day had some sun in it, which was great. But yeah, Melbourne was cool. I just wish it was a less cloudy week, because it did limit the film that I chose to use, because I did bring a lot of film, but there was a lot that I couldn't use just because it was too dark a lot of the time, and I needed that more versatile higher ISO stuff. And these swans were really cool. I actually got really close to them. I probably could have touched them if I wanted to, but they're wild animals, so yeah, not a smart idea, but it was cool how close I got to them. And they'll make an appearance in a future episode coming up eventually. So that's the Reala. It's a really nice film. I wish it was still made. If Fuji could bring that back, that would be amazing, but probably won't happen. It was kind of hard because I knew it was a nice film, but I also wanted to shoot more episodes, so I did kind of just not waste the roll, but there was a lot of shots that I wouldn't necessarily take photos of, but I did just so I could finish the roll, so I could put another one in the camera. And I think this was in a Nando's.
Yeah,
So this is the chef cooking, this is just people eating. And here's my friend Lauren. This shot unfortunately has a bit of camera shake to it, but the next one turned out nice. And she will turn up in a future episode as well. And here is Hashim, who you'll probably know from Pushing Film, and he will be kind of a guest in a future episode, probably next week's episode actually. And this was the last shot on the roll. I think I was either on a 30th or a 60th of the shutter, just because I was shooting it at 50 ISO. I think the shot turned out nicely. I hope you like my images on Reala, or I can't remember how to pronounce it, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Feel free to like and subscribe to press notifications so you know when there's a new episode. Anyway, I'm Josh. It's been Frames Per Second. Just get out there, shoot some film.